Hey, it's Stu. Just to recap, two American scientists are lost in the swirling maze of past and future ages, and only these people in front of you from 1968 can rescue them. Now, westerns were big in the 1960s, and Time Tunnel did two extremely memorable westerns. Visitors from Beyond the Stars and Billy the Kid. Billy the Kid was played by Robert Walker Jr. Visitors from Beyond the Stars is a highly controversial episode of Time Tunnel. Fans either love it or absolutely hate it. What you're seeing in front of you was totally removed from what came before. There were no aliens before this. This was not Lost in Space, but it certainly looked like Lost in Space. Now, I don't pretend to be an expert on westerns for the cinema screen or the television screen, so I want to get that clear. I am no expert on this genre of entertainment. Now, I have seen most of the best John Wayne movies, and I have seen most of the best episodes of the 1960s Bonanza series. These productions were highly entertaining, but once again, I don't consider myself an expert on the genre. So, having said all that, the business of naming my favourite westerns ever made, well, you're looking at one of them. Yeah, you guessed it. Time Tunnel's Visitors from Beyond the Stars and Time Tunnel's Billy the Kid are my favourite westerns ever put on the screen, ever. Visitors in particular was a childhood favourite of the 1970s. I owned this on audio tape in the 70s, and I must have re-listened to that cassette about 100 or 200 times. I absolutely loved this Visitors from Beyond the Stars as a kid. The music cues are extraordinary. It's got action, adventure. The dialogue is crisp, and the finale is absolutely brilliant. Many fans have criticised the story of Visitors from Beyond the Stars, saying it absolutely makes no sense. Why exactly are these aliens present in this time period? It makes very little sense. But I tend to ignore all that sort of stuff and go for the style over substance, and there is definitely style in this hour of TV. Now on to Billy the Kid, written by William Welch. William Welch wrote many of the second, third and fourth season episodes of Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. Time traveller Doug Phillips gets some brilliant lines of dialogue in this episode. He even reveals to Billy the Kid that he is in fact a time traveller, and the exchange of dialogue is absolutely brilliant. This is the best episode of Doug Phillips. Whit Bissell was my personal favourite actor in the series, but Doug really shines here. He's absolutely brilliant. This also comes under the heading of style over substance, but I once again can put up with that sort of thing. So you heard it here, Visitors from Beyond the Stars and Billy the Kid, the greatest westerns ever put on film. Stu from Australia, signing out.